Here we have a pre-owned 2018 Ram 1500. Now this one comes in the night edition. So this color is silver, bright silver metallic clear coat. And then we have black leather interior. Powertrain consists of a 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, made into an 8-speed automatic transmission. And then this one has a little over 72,000 miles on it, so we're gonna see how it's held up over the years and over the miles. So coming to the front end here, I love the design of the front. Even though it's a bit dated, we don't have LEDs on the front for it to be a 2018 model. Still looks aggressive, still looks nice. Halogen projector headlamps as well as fog lights there. And I just love how this whole grille is blacked out. Even as it fades a little bit, still looks good. And we have quite a bit of road rash on the front here, but nothing too terrible. It's just prevalent, but I mean, it's a full-size truck, that'll happen. Coming around the wheels here, these are gonna be 20-inch aluminum. Running boards there. To the door panel, we do have our power mirror controls. We can turn those on or off just using the dial here, and then we can also power fold the side mirrors, which is a nice touch on a truck like this. And then we have one-touch automatic up and down windows for the front, regular power windows for the back, rear window lock here, power door lock controls, bottle holder here, tons of storage in the panel. And then headlamp controls, we can click there for fog lights, go to auto. And then we have a foot pedal brake there, release by pulling up there. And then there we have our pedals, hood release. We can tilt our steering wheel there, that's the release. And then we do have power adjustable pedals right there. And there's that switch right here. And then to the 10-way power driver seat. We do have 2-way power lumbar support. Seats held up pretty nicely for the miles, I think. This leather feels really nice as well. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the rear leg room sitting behind myself. So pretty good leg room in here, in my opinion. It's not as much as I would like to have, but the seat is very bulky. But I mean, with it being a 10-way seat and with it being as comfortable as it is, I'm okay with that. We do get seat back pockets on both sides. And especially here in the middle, it's very, I'm opening this window because the aftermarket tint is making it pretty dark in here. But in the middle here, without having the seats in the way, tons of space here. Seat's not as wide, but it's still plenty of space. And then a 12-volt here, rear AC vents are there. Center seat folds down, bottle holders here. And I love the lights. I don't know if these are factory, I'm assuming they're aftermarket, but I love the LED dome lights in here. And then having the hanger hooks, those big tough ones on either side, is a nice touch as well. Let's go ahead and roll this up, make our way towards the back. Gas cap here. Into the back end. Tail lamps look good. Again, love the blacked out badging. Dual exhaust. Good sized tow hitch. Spares underneath there. And then this one has an added tonneau cover. And then a bed mat as well. But pretty easy to lower and lift that tailgate. And then to the rear passenger side, we can lift this up. And we have a little bit of exposure there. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I'm sure it's supposed to lift up all the way. I just can't get it. And then we do have a 6-way power driver seat here, power lumbar support. Then side pocket here, glove compartment down below, second storage compartment up above. And this is here at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below in the description. Gotta find out where this latch is. There it is. Kind of awkward there with that in the way. Just a little bit of room to grab that there. But there's that Hemi V8. It's nice to have a deflector there to help with the paint though, even though it makes opening the hood a bit more difficult. But let's hop in the driver's seat here. And again, we can tilt that. I don't think we can telescope it though, but there's the horn, pretty loud. Leather wrap steering wheel here. And then over to the radio, we do get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio, and then we have wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility. There's an aux input as well. All of your apps are right here, so you can manage your projections there for the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have 2-stage heated cooled seats, which you can activate from the screen or down below here with the heated steering wheel toggle. That's for the driver and front passenger. Your traction control and tow haul mode is there as well. Wi-Fi hotspot, you have access to that. Here in your settings, you can go change your language and then change a bunch of other stuff. But the biggest thing I like to always take care of, go in display here. And this is how you get to your units if you want to change that from US to the metric system. You can even turn the touchscreen beep on or off, which I love having the beep off because it's very loud, it gets on my nerves. And then here are the controls on the screen as well. You have a shortcut for that. Backup cameras here. Guidelines follow you turn the steering wheel, which is a nice touch on a full-size truck. And then we have a 115-volt 3-prong household plug-in here. Dual zone climate controls, which we can adjust from the screen here, adjust fan speed and all that. And then you do have a shortcut if you want to get more in depth there. You can adjust temperature, sync, and do all of that. And then for the shifter, it's rotary knob, reverse, neutral, drive, park. 4-wheel drive controls are down here. Center console cubby space. There's quite a bit of room here where the traditional shifter would be. Then you have a huge cubby here. 2 USB-A ports and the aux input are there. Change you can put in there, then open the big part up, and then even more space. So very usable here in the middle. Another little pocket here. And one more look at the back so I can show you this. Sliding rear window. And then we do have the optional power sunroof, which we can one touch slide, or we can vent it as well. I don't know why it's not wanting to work, but the controls for that are there. Garage door transmitter. And then we can go through our gauge cluster functions here. And maybe that sunroof doesn't one-touch slide, but it says auto, and that's what that's for. But Bluetooth, voice recognition, cruise controls, we can set that. We can even manually shift when we're in drive here with the gears there. And then we can go through or tune here through the radio or track list. And then volume controls over here, up, down. And then click here for the mist for the windshield wipers, and then the intermittent and low and high are right there. And then when the headlamps are on, high beams, you can flash there. But that's pretty much it. The key fob here, we do have remote start, and that's a turn key. But next we're gonna go ahead and take this 2018 Ram 1500 Night Edition out on the road for a test drive.